We've been having really bad thunderstorms here in the Chicagoland area, and I'm quite tired. I haven't really been able to sleep very well. I have one of the foster dogs who's afraid of thunderstorms, so he keeps me up all night. I turn on a movie with loud sounds to help distract him. Yesterday, I worked on a plan to get more time organized. I did a plan like I was back in college. I don't know if you remember the college days where you had a class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. So I set my schedule up like that. Today I want to talk about autoimmune disease and traveling with autoimmune. So I was at the doctor this morning and I got, I think, 4 vials of blood taken. They're testing for all different sorts of things. I have Hashimoto's, and my symptoms with Hashimoto's is, and I don't know if this is Hashimoto's or if it's something else, but my symptoms that I have is I'm always cold. You probably see that I have a blanket behind me sometimes in these videos. I'm always cold and I fatigue very, very easily. I get very tired and I get brain fog a lot. I'm also going through perimenopause. So I went to a new doctor, and we're going to see, we just ran a bunch of blood tests to see what happens. But I want to talk about how I handle this when I'm traveling. Because when you go on safari or when you're going to wildlife-rich destinations around the world, you tend to go out early for sunrise. So it's not uncommon, especially in Africa, that you're up at 5:15, 5:30 in the morning. You're out 5:45 in the vehicle or walking, whatever you're doing, and you're out in the field. And you can be out in the field sometimes all day, sometimes until 12:30, come back, have a quick lunch, leave again 3:30, 4 o'clock. You get back 6:30, cocktails, dinner, shower, go to bed, do it all over again, and at some point you're downloading images, filtering through images, and posting to social media. So although safari is absolutely amazing and it is so great for your nervous system, just being in nature and being in the wild, it can be exhausting. And then when you throw on having an autoimmune disease on top of that, it can be really hard. So what I do to try and counteract that is I bring with me protein powder. And then I bring a mixer cup. And if I have the weight, I'll also bring protein bars. A lot of time I don't have the weight to bring protein bars. And what I mean by having the weight is a lot of trips, you are limited in how much weight in your luggage you can have with you. And because I carry big camera gear and big cameras, that's usually a big portion of my weight. So a lot of times I don't have any extra weight limit to bring bars, but I almost always bring protein powder. And so what I'll do often is I'll skip dinner. I'll come back at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, go back to my tent, my room, take a shower, have a protein drink, download images and everything, and go to bed. I also don't like to sleep with earplugs in, and I'm talking specifically more about Africa. And when you're in a tented camp, you hear all the nature noises, and I love that. It is one of the things I absolutely love about being in Africa is hearing all the noises. So I don't wear earplugs. I do know some people do so they can sleep through the night. I don't. So oftentimes I am woken up through the night with lions, hyenas, hippos, sometimes even elephants. So I like to hear that. I like to wake up and hear that. The bush babies, not so much. So the way I manage it is just by going to bed early. And I will skip dinner probably 75% of the time just to get some extra rest. So it is doable. You just have to find a way to work around if you suffer from extreme fatigue from either an autoimmune disorder or for whatever reason. Just be prepared and knowing what you need to bring with you and knowing what you have to have so that you can skip meals or get some extra sleep or put in earplugs if you're a really light sleeper and you need that sleep. I really, those are my suggestions. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for stopping by, and have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.